Hey everybody, just getting to run some errands and taking my daughter over to her boyfriend's house a town over, so ride along with us. Here we go. Where are we going first?
Monday, which means I'm gonna call her at 8 a.m. and be like, let's go. Let's go.
My daughter's best friend is moving back from Florida.
And I haven't seen her in almost 2 years. A year and a half. Not be extreme. A year and a half.
Adam's daughter Courtney's with me. She's the one that moved back in with me temporarily while she finds
Better housing.
better housing for her. She's living with her dad and his wife and three other adults, and it's not a good situation for her and her 4-year-old boy. So we're putting applications in apartments and looking online for houses and stuff. And
Adulting. Yeah, you gotta go. Well, no, I think it's one way. Yeah, do not enter. You're gonna have to go around. I think I just dropped this in the box. I don't think they're doing call me. See, I thought it was up here in the high rise. I didn't realize it was back further.
this won't be her choice of apartments, but
I will take whatever they will give me, but
yeah, she'll take whatever they give her. But these are some of the apartments. They're pretty nice inside. I haven't been in there in a while, but those are old. They don't look old, but they are. They've been around for a while.
they used to be nicer.
Yeah, here's our housing authority. She's just going to drop off application here. I'm not going to pause her or anything because I found out I can't pause on my camera, so just wait here for her. And I hope everybody's having a blessed day. It's a beautiful day. It's 69 degrees here. She's looking to see not for sure if she has to drop the application off or go inside, or maybe she's calling a number. So yeah, it'll be pretty in a couple more weeks, 3 or 4 more weeks. There's a big drainage ditch. It's called Brainerd's Branch. Used to have quite a bit of trouble with it here in my hometown, but I think they've got it where it's not so bad now. I don't know if you can see that bridge right over there. There's a bridge. Nice breeze blowing today. Yeah, she had to call a number to see about her application. Okay, she's going in. Nice. Alright, so yeah, really nice weather today. Blue skies. So I'm trying out my microphone. I hope y'all can hear me. Kind of a big microphone. I mean, it's not huge, but it's probably as long as my finger. Excuse me. yeah, we have to go here and then the gas station. So try not to make this. Yeah, it'll be a while because the town where her boyfriend lives, she offered to put gas in my car. So I think I'm just going to take her over there to the next town and not. I'm not going to fill up with gas before I go because I've got quite a bit of gas. So I'll have her do it some other time. Because by the time I get over there and get back, it's kind of going to be close to getting ready to go to work tonight. So what'd y'all have for lunch? My daughter cooked me barbecue pork steak and broccoli, and it was really good. She knows I'm trying to watch my weight. I got on the scales this morning and I was very, very pleased with my weight. And I've been kind of going up and down, but I give myself, I don't know, like a goal. Don't go past that. And of course, if I go under the weight I am, I'm be really pleased. But just trying to watch what I give myself 5 pounds. If I go over a certain, nope, you gotta, crack the whip, get on it, Colleen, do what you need to do. You watch your weight, and I need to be like some people I heard of, they eat what they want, but just in moderation, just cut down the portions. And I can do that. I kind of do like an intermediate fasting. I usually eat breakfast, which consists of a bowl of cereal or something semi-nutritious, and of course a cup of cappuccino, and then I shut my car off. I don't know how long she's gonna be in there. And then I try to eat a semi-healthy lunch, and then somebody next door going in. I'm sure you heard their beep on the car, their horn. Semi-healthy lunch, and then I usually don't eat dinner because I'm at work, and I don't like to. I guess I'm lazy. I don't like to pack lunch or whatever. It's usually like fruit, if I take something, or popcorn. So, or I don't eat anything at all. I drink quite a bit of water through the night on my 8-hour shift. I don't know why, but I forget to drink water at home. Now I ate a little bit for lunch. I have to drink when I eat. I don't know if it's my digestive or what, but I do like to drink when I eat. Yeah, it sure does feels like spring. Heard the birds chirping earlier. I can hear them now. I don't know if you can. There's a major road just a few blocks, about a block and a half away. So I don't know if you hear that traffic, that background music noise. Sorry. So yeah, just sitting here waiting on my daughter. I'm glad she decided to get out of that situation. It was a bad situation. It wasn't ideal for her and her son, but I know why she did it. Sorry. Here she comes. So, let's see what she has to say. Hi.
Hi.
How'd that go?
I know that they deal with a lot of people, but I don't understand why they have to be rude.
No reason to be rude.
No.
I'm just going to take you over to Lana.
Okay, I'll put gas in your car later then.
Yep.
No, I didn't have the phone numbers, and I was trying to explain to her that I didn't know who owned the property now. She's like, well, did you live with people? I'm like, well, the name and the numbers and the addresses you'd put down. I'm like, okay, well, give me that application back real quick and I can fix that. And then she's like, the whole time I'm like, man, there's like 3 properties that I did not know who the owners were.
I guess you're supposed to have all your stuff filled out when you get in there.
Well, and then she's like, is this the current property you're living in? I'm like, well, I was. And she was like, and you don't have the landlord's phone number? I said, no, we always did everything face to face.
A lot of people out taking walks today. It's a beautiful day. It's almost 70 degrees. Spring is definitely here. Spring has sprung. I remember one time when me and my ex-husband were living out in the country, and it was just a really hard winter, and it's just like I was depleted or something. And one morning I woke up, Courtney was just a baby, and I heard the birds chirping outside. I think there was still snow on the ground. And I just started crying. I broke down and I just started crying and said, thank you, God, for spring. Because I heard the birds chirping and I knew spring was on the way. It was just a real harsh, bad, cold, snowy winter. So ready for new life. I love spring. That's my favorite season. That was my dad's favorite season. And I asked him one time, I said, well, why is that your favorite season? He said, everything's new. Green, the grass gets greener and just renewed every year. I'm like, that's good. Family cleaning up their yard. Right over there across the road, all those trees is a really nice park we have here. It'll be green in a couple more weeks, hopefully. Have you ever heard the expression, everybody and their dog is out? Here we go. Walking her 2 puppy dogs. If you hear that ping, that's my daughter's phone. That big rooster.
Fighting the urge to say something.
Don't say it. We're recording.
Spring barbecue, Boy Scouts, the 20th, the Knights of Columbia.
Columbus. Knights of Columbus Hall.
Columbia. See this little woman?
There's a car behind me. I didn't see it until I pulled out.
I wonder if that solar farm actually cuts down on their electric.
I don't know.
If it's just a sham.
It's pretty big. One of our local universities has a solar farm here. It was all big news when they put it in. Got my phone and my new tripod.
And her fancy new microphone.
Yeah, my new microphone. Told them about that already. FedEx everywhere. Don't you do it.
Oh, there's an ambulance in Lincoln Village Healthcare.
That's not good. Okay. People obviously speeding. It's not 55 till we get up here, right? Right.
Yeah, okay.
I won't get in trouble, will I? Hope I don't get in trouble playing this music. Me and my daughter are out of conversation. I don't want you to be bored. It's about how many miles?
10.
Like 10 miles over there, so just straight old country road.
You have to play music because then I want to sing and I don't want to hear that. Did I tell you about, I saw Nut Hattery out here one time at like noon and I was like, I bet they're making a killing because those people can't leave.
Yeah, our local marijuana plant has a local food truck out here one time, my daughter said, and they can't leave for lunch. Ooh, I can smell it. And yeah, they can't leave for lunch, so I bet they made pretty good profits that day. Woo!
It's strong today.
Catch a contact buzz just driving by there. I thought about getting a job there once, but I'm like, no, because I don't have any background or anything. I probably could have got a job there, but I think God placed me where I am now. I like it. I only supervise one person. I get paid pretty good. Beautiful spring drive.
You can take the scenic route and can see the hot dog van.
I might take you by a couple, I don't know. There's a couple landmarks up here in Atlanta, Illinois. Country cruising without the alcohol.
Just made my stomach hurt. You know you're too old when the thought of drinking makes your stomach hurt. That drink I had on Clarissa's birthday, that one drink didn't make me feel good. So old, I can't drink.
What'd that say?
Zombie army.
Alright. We just seen an old school bus that's painted like
Army green.
Army green. It's had zombie army on the side of it. See all kinds of stuff here on the interstate. interstate right over there.
We're on the historical Route 66.
Yes.
They either going to the bar or the post office.
We're home. There's an old gentleman that lived in this little town that we just passed. In the overpass up here, he would get up every morning and put that flag up there. And he passed away. And I think his sons took over the tradition now.
They put a permanent one with a light and everything on
Oh, they put a permanent one with a light on it because I think he was like, he didn't have any family that lived around here. So that's kind of neat.
it. And there's somebody in Lawndale that switches the flag out when it gets all ragged.
Speaking of flags, I gotta get a new one for my porch. I feel bad because the neighbors got their flags fine and I don't have mine. Mine's all ripped, and last time I put it out, it got all tangled, and I'm like, whoop, time for a new one.
I know you should put your Cubs one out because I was about to tell Crystal you had a Cubs flag the other day.
Well, that's nice weather, and it hopefully don't snow anymore. I can start putting my flags out. Again.
No snow in the forecast, just rain next week.
Yeah, I seen that. Very ugly landscape. Brown.
All the corn and harvest is much prettier.
Well, at least it's green. In the summer, spring and summer.
All the kern and the beans.
I went hunting one time with, I don't know who it was, and I'm like, isn't that amazing how God created the deer we have down here? They blend into the landscape so well. It's our foliage down here is very much similar to the color of deer, and is like, I mean, if they're fawns, you can see their white spots, but otherwise, very, very similar.
That apple orchard is still over here.
Yeah.
And they're still open.
I need to go to that this fall.
I want to take you over to Arthur to the pumpkin patch. And Granny.
She goes gallivanting with her gal pals. She could go with us.
Well, she tried to tell me at Clarissa's birthday that it was too much walking. And I said, no. I said, they pre-pick and there's just bins you can go. I said, when I took Henry last year, he didn't even make it down to go pick out his pumpkin. He picked 3 or 4 of them out of a bin, and that was it. I'm going to go straight. He's down by Casey's.
Oh, excuse me. So here we are in Atlanta, Illinois. Not Atlanta, Georgia.
The metropolis that is Atlanta.
Oh, look at this car coming up, y'all.
Ooh.
I think it was a Pontiac. Hope that didn't go by too fast, but it probably did.
Might have been a Chevy because it had tail fins.
Okay.
Every time I'm over here, Henry, the tractors, Mom.
My grandson loves the tractors. There's a big tractor lot over here, and Henry makes a comment to Mom. Tractors, Mom, tractors.
He also is under the impression that tractors aren't built, that they're born. So he's like, baby tractors? And I'm like, yeah, baby tractors, buddy.
Loves tractors. He loves all like earth moving backhoes, and he knows the names of all of them. He watches a show called Blippi, and of course most adults can't stand it because it's a grown guy dressed up in orange and blue talking
Like a child.
Talking like a child, which all kids like it, but I can only stand so much of it.
Turn left up here.
Here? Right here?
No, up here at the stop sign. Goofy.
Tell me, turn left at the stop sign.
And then take a right at the first street.
Here it is. Same price as this Lincoln.
If it went up, it went down. It was more expensive from here the other day.
Drooly Street.
Right there, the spinny thing out front.
This drive later next. Okay. Is this his house? Alright, Courtney, bye.
Have fun on the way back.
Yep, you too. Rural Illinois. This is a small town. We once lived out in the country, and our address was Atlanta, Illinois. We had a Hartsburg phone number, and Courtney went to school in Lincoln. So crazy. So I'll show you. I'll go by slow. One of the landmarks here, Route 66. That's a big kind of a stop off for Route 66. All these little towns have gone by the wayside because the interstates, you know, at one time Route 66 was big. And you're not going to be able to see him, so guess what? I'm going to get out. You can see his legs. There he is. Probably hear the wind in the mic. Nice breeze today. Tells all about it. Come to Illinois, you can find out. Oh, there's a neat sign over there. It says Los Angeles, California to Chicago, Illinois. That was the route back in the day. I watched a series on YouTube about it. A son and father went. They took, I don't know how long they took to do it, but it was really neat. They stopped along and did quite a few towns, and it's sad. Like, this town is the farmers keep it going here. But a lot of those towns that they stop at, they're just ghost towns. They're just, nothing left of them. It's sad. I was going to show you the library, but there's a car. They're waiting for me. There's a little bit of it. Old stone and masonry. I'll take you through the country on the way home. Some of you probably thought, well, you went on the country the way up here, but not really. Along the interstate. It's actually warm today. Well, I got a long sleeve shirt, but it's nice, very nice. I could have this weather all year long. Let me know in the comments below if you like this kind of video, if you like to see more. If you don't, let me know if you don't care for it. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you'd like. I'm just trying to get another video out. I know I haven't uploaded one since Saturday, so I wanted to keep going and not upload videos. I've got the most view on my junk journal I made. So get some more stuff together and make another craft video, maybe. Yeah, so this is the way back, and I'm not gonna, I think there's a policeman behind me, so I'm not gonna go the full way back. I'm gonna turn up here and go through the country. No, I don't think that's a policeman. He's got regular plates on his truck, so. Not a policeman. Sorry, rough railroad tracks. a place where I used to live. I was telling you about. I'm not going to go by it because it's kind of on a remote road. It's the only house on that road. Just farmland down here and corn and soybeans, factories, retail. That's mostly how ones make their living down here. Farming is a big one. When we lived out in the country, I loved it. It was so quiet and peaceful. Our closest neighbors was a quarter mile away. And this is their house here on the left. And their dog would walk across the field and come visit our dog. And she would call or text and say, "Hey, is the dog over there?" I can't remember its name. Said, "Yeah." She goes, "Okay." And she would walk. She was a walker, and she'd walk all over the countryside. And like I said, it was really quiet, and I liked living in the country. But now I live in town, and I like the convenience of town. I'm 5 minutes from work. I'm 5-6 minutes from the grocery store. Just convenient. I don't like the noise of the city. I like the convenience. Big Native American heritage here. And you could tell by some of the names. Kickapoo. Let me see what else. I'm just trying to think of some more Indian names. Keokuk, Ottawa, some of the names of our streets. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. Oh gosh, this road brings back memories. Used to travel this every day going to work. I was 8 miles from Lincoln and 8 miles from Atlanta, Illinois. That was kind of a neat, fun fact. There's a cattle farm up here. Well, this is one that you're probably seeing now on the right. He used to have Texas Longhorns. I don't think they have them anymore. And that was a sight to see, the big bulls with their horns, long horns. No, they just have one bull there, and those are native of Illinois. So that was always neat to go by there and see them. And then on up here you'll see a farm at the left, and they have cattle. I'm sure they still do. It was always neat to go by in the springtime and see the calves playing and jumping and running. And of course, quite a few sightings of wildlife. One morning I was bringing my daughter to a daycare program. Local law enforcement. Hello, Sheriff. Bringing her to a local daycare, and about 10 to 15 deer ran across the road, and I didn't slam on my brakes. I just got on my brakes so I wouldn't hit him. And the mother instinct had my right arm reaching across, holding Courtney in, even though she had her seatbelt on. Stuff like that, you miss seeing God's beautiful creations. We see every morning when I left there one season, we had a fox and a mother fox and the baby cubs going across the road every morning. And at the time, my father-in-law, I asked him about it. He said, she's probably got a den out there in the field somewhere. I said, every morning the same time, because I'd always leave for work the same time. And there'd be that mama fox with her little cubs going across the road. This is about where I see those deer that are coming out. There's a creek up here. Creek, I say creek. And they were going across the road here. Kickapoo Creek. Nice subdivision out here. I guess you could say you would live out in the country out here, but your neighbors are in pretty close proximity, so a touch of country living. Well, dude, what are you doing? Okay. Got some utility work going on up here. I don't really know what he's doing. Stand alongside the road. Alright. That's different. Frontier, that's our cable company. Internet. We're coming back in, you'll see once we get over this hill. Coming back into Lincoln. Oh yes, here we are. We got to get used to this now if we travel out in the country. Farming equipment, and it's being towed by a truck. Central Illinois Ag was a big corporation. They had to do farming and lease equipment, fertilizing. Our little campground, Camp a While. mostly excuse me, travel trailers and big campers. I mean, you can tent camp there, but not very big, not very scenic, right in the middle of a field. So we are back in Lincoln, and I am going to end this for now. I hope you all have a blessed afternoon, and I'm going to go home and see how this video turned out and maybe download it. And I will see you all in the next video. God bless you and your family today and always. Bye-bye.